Hi there, Leslie Sansone Williams coming to you today from Paralegal Coffee Talk on Facebook. Please come over and say hi to all of us there. And also Leslie Sansone Williams, the website, and the podcast on an app called Cast Now that you can locate through Google Play. And it's a purple app, and look for Leslie Sansone Williams or Paralegal Coffee Talk. And I have several podcasts that are there for you to look at. And linked below in the description box, if you're watching this on YouTube, is a link to my book. Take a look and press on the link, click on it, and take a look and go over to Amazon. And you can look inside the table of contents to see what topics I've covered there. And also, if you're not viewing this on YouTube, come on over to Leslie Williams 126, my YouTube channel, where there are 55 plus videos there for you to watch regarding this career and some other topics. So today I want to talk about, are you really open to change? I know that change can be quite difficult for us to, cope with. Sometimes things catch us off guard. Sometimes we're in a state of overwhelm because of the amount of changes. I know that if I can handle one change, fine. But when you pile on about 2 or 3 at the same time, it depends on what it is, of course, but it can be overwhelming. But getting into the paralegal field creates this need for us to change. The change in our belief structures, our belief patterns about what we think about ourselves. Sometimes fear and doubt can take over. The feeling of overwhelm. It's too much to learn. I think that old saying, which I've quoted before, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And it's true. It's taking this one step at a time in order to achieve it. If you look at the big picture, sometimes it feels like it's unachievable. You cannot do it. But depending on what your skill sets are right now, it is achievable. If you have those foundational skills that I always talk about on these videos of Microsoft Word, strong typing skills, strong grammar skills, the ability to put sentences together. Your English skills are really, really very good, okay, and maybe great. In order to survive in that field, it's important because you're going to do, if you're going to morph into a paralegal field, you're going to do some writing. You're going to do things for the attorney in the administrative capacity. Don't glamorize this field into thinking that you're going to stand around with a law book and pontificate and talk about the law. That's not really what you do for the most part. You'll do research as you learn the facets, the multiple facets of this career, but usually it's not done right away when you start out. So one of our weaknesses as humans is we tend to want acceptance from others about our dreams. And that can cause some problems depending on who you're talking to. So make sure that that dream that you have about going into this field is not thrown down and stepped on because you're listening to other people. So it could be fear, doubt, listening to other people, and an actual unbelief, a disbelief that you are not going to achieve this. Now, where's that thought coming from? You really have to think about, why am I self-sabotaging myself into moving forward? Why don't I want to move forward? What is keeping me from doing this? Are you thinking that this is just for other people and not for you? Well, if you have all of those foundational skills, there's nothing that can keep you from succeeding in this field. It comes down to what you believe about yourself and not listening to others and throwing doubt and fear out the window and stepping over it actually and trampling it down. So there has been a plan in the works for your life from before the time you were born. What are you being pulled to? Not for the dollar signs, because you won't be making much money in this field to start out with. So if that is taking you away and all of a sudden, oh, I've lost interest, then you weren't meant to go into this field anyway. If that's what's pulling you, because you've been, you're not making enough where you are now, you have to look at, what is this dream that you're dreaming? Is it for the dollar signs, or are you really interested in this field? So as you go and you say, yes, I do want to get into this field. I need work, and this looks like it would be interesting. And so let's let go of the control, of you having control, and let's give it to him. And he has control anyway. It's thy will be done, not my will be done. So let's give it to him. And pray over that resume and cover letter that you send out. And watch what happens. If you're meant to be in this job, it will all click. And you'll also be taught some things along the way. Do you lack patience? You'll be taught some patience as you wait for that phone call or that email to come, that you're up for an interview. You're being asked to come in. So let me tell you about God's timing. A new wonderful friend that I have through YouTube, who watched my video because she was looking for something inspirational, having just been laid off from work. So late at night, she's looking for something inspirational, and what pops up is a video, one of the suggested videos on YouTube. So she watches my video, and she starts to become inspired that she could actually do this, that she could land a job in this field. So she does send out her cover letter and resume. And she ends up, and you can go through some of my latest videos, especially go through the praise report video that was just posted in the last week, and check that video out and look at the comments below by Casey, and she'll do a play-by-play of what occurred. Very interesting, all in his timing. She was laid off that day, had very little money in her bank account, has a child to support and a mom to support. So what God did was provide her with the path to take. And she did that. And this past Monday, I'm filming this on Thursday, this past Monday, you'll see the date on the video below, she landed the job. Today, I believe, is the 27th of April. So on Monday, she got the job. And she actually started the job then. I always say she got it then. She actually had a first interview, a second interview, and then last week she was officially hired and started Monday. I'm so exhilarated by how God has moved in this, how his timing is perfect. Our timing isn't, his timing is. So give it to him. Give him that control over your career and your life, and watch what happens. So don't forget, that's it for today. Be open to the change. I can't say that enough. We have to jump over fear hurdles in order to move forward, and give him and trust in him. Give him that control. So come and visit me at Facebook on Paralegal Coffee Talk. And also check out the website, LeslieSansoneWilliams.com. You can communicate with me via comments on Facebook or YouTube. I don't really do email because there are too many people that will email me and I cannot handle all that. So it's easier to contact and communicate with me through YouTube, Leslie Williams 126, or Facebook, Paralegal Coffee Talk. And check out the link below. Legal Break-In is the book. I wrote it just for you, for people who want to break into the field. It was on my heart and mind for years before I wrote the book. Oh gosh, probably 10 plus years. So, and also stay tuned for details about a class I'm forming that I'll launch in May. It'll be a good class that teaches you how to break in the way I broke in and the way you can break in if you have those foundational skills. So have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.